I feel like if you guys you're in a relationship, are you?
No.
Okay. What's up? No. So if you're flirting with a guy at a bar, from what I've heard from women, they're like, how do you flirt with a guy at a bar? She's like, oh, look at him. Huh?
That's exactly what I do. You look, but you're obnoxious about it.
Like in what?
You look over and you go.
That's it?
Yes. It's so easy.
Just look at him like he's a vape and you're like,
Yeah.
Oh,
You just
that would
stare
actually
him down.
work.
You
If
don't
can
break
look at
eye
him like he was a
contact.
vape, like, I want you in my mouth.
yes. So what do you do? If you're at, let's say, you're at, what's a thing on the west side? You're at a bar on the west side and you see a guy, he's like 6 foot, wearing like blue jeans and like a brown t-shirt and like a hat. And like, what's your opening line? Or you want to flirt with them? How do you?
I like boldness.
Bald?
This is the lost in translation. Boldness.
Baldness.
Bold,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
Baldness.
bald men lay it down. So you're not wrong.
It's like a Jason
also love
Statham
bald
type
Yeah.
of vibe. Jason Statham's hot.
I was thinking Johnny Sins, but so what's your bold? You're looking at him?
Bold.
Bald.
We know what I'm saying, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay,
but let's say he's not looking and you want his attention, or he looks over. Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Are you a wave?
I need to leave my house more. That's the problem because this doesn't really happen to me. I don't know. I might probably smile, I guess. But then I'm like, I want you to come over to me. But then you do come over to me. I'm like, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. I don't
You're
know.
like, that was just a whole thing. That's what's kind of nice about DMs. You can like see how much participation you want to have. Versus like if he's in front of you in real life, you're like, we gotta have a full conversation.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Are your DMs crazy? Rhetorical question. Of course they are. Who's the craziest person that's ever DM'd you?
Can we bleep this out?
Sure.
This is like one of two.
I was literally thinking that. I was in my head. I wanted to say it.
Bad.
I was like, do you know I'm Jewish?
Oh, funny.
Like, my last name's Epstein. It's pretty obvious, man.
Wait, your last name was what?
Trust me, that's the whole thing.
Oh, Gabby, there was a comment that I thought was so funny.
I've dealt with this for 3 years, Mia. I know every comment.
So someone on one of the last ones, or on the Bobby one, it was a negative comment about Gabby, but I laughed out loud. It was so good.
How mad?
Welcome to my hell.
They said, she's my least favorite Epstein.
Sometimes a well-crafted comment, you're like, I can't even be mad at this.
I can't be mad. It's clever.
I know. I wanted to make T-shirts saying I went to Epstein Island. All I got with his T-shirt, and I can wear it.
That's a good
That is
one.
my last name.
Please
Make it
wear
sponsored by Shen Yun
I
on
love
the
that.
back.
That should be your merch line. Merch line. It's pretty.
It's yeah. It's so I've dealt with that for the last 3 years, which has been real fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was. And then I think he's
your
like
dad or
uncle actually. But he would like FaceTime me. This is like when he's married, like crazy. It's like someone. Yeah, I won't say the other one, but.
Can you do this and then say it so people can't even like read your lips when you say it?
The other one?
Well, we'll blur we'll pixelate it.
Yeah.
The other most famous one is probably.
Us.
Ooh.
Which I'm like.
Now I have to say mine. But I don't know if you'll know who it is.
Barack Obama.
Who?
Oh.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, that's big, but I feel like that's
Who?
I don't
Married to.
I feel like a fucking owl, Mia.
Oh.
I'm just being ignored.
Was that the guy that was messaging you a bunch?
She's being a little owl over here. Sorry, it's cute.
Hearing an owl say "who the fuck" is hilarious. Who the fuck?
Can you tell me now, please?
I don't know if you'll know. I'm so worried about saying it too loud. I don't know why.
Just
I don't
scream
like
it into
stuff
the
to get out
microphone.
there.
Get up and tell her.
Huh?
Gabby,
Gabby, can you come to me? I don't want to get up.
Sit down with my ass in the camera.
You're not gonna know who it is.
Who?
Oh God! Oh God! Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
No, I just gotta do some research.
But that was the person who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
Damn.
you? Do you have
You fucking saw her.
That's not no.
I'm trying to think. Oh, I had one that was, I was in a relationship when this happened, so it's not like I could, you know. But it was probably, here's mine, cover and bleep, cover and bleep, cover and bleep.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry you missed out on
Fumble the
that.
bag.
You did. You fumbled a bag.
Gorgeous.
And this is a relationship that didn't
fuck.
work out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so
And
you
then
fumbled that
a year
one
and a
too.
half later, I DM'd her and was like, sorry, just saw this. And
done that.
she never read it.
I've done that.
If a guy ever says sorry, just saw this a year and a half later, he was in a relationship.
100%.
If a girl ever does that, she's in a relationship.
Man.
I've actually just saw it though, because sometimes it won't go to your.
Well, yeah, it was the same thing. This was like 2 years ago when Instagram had a, like, you can set your DMs to priority.
Yes,
or like top.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
And so I hit that, and then it showed me all the highest people who ever DM'd me, and I was like, I was in a relationship, so it didn't matter, but I was like, damn, how did I never see this come in?
This was a year ago. Fuck.
I thought I was trying to big time her. No.
Oh, yeah, no, I've done that. I'm like, because I've was in like a relationship for like a long, long time. And then I would see DMs come in, I would never reply to them because I was very happy. But once I was unhappy,
The second year single. Like,
I was like, well, I'm not gonna mess this up twice.
Yeah.
So,
Damn.
you know? So if a girl ever says, I just saw this, we're also lying.
Yeah, there was another girl. I forget her name. She was really big on one of the reality shows. What was it? I don't know. There's so many reality shows out there now. She was like early on one of the big. I don't know. Don't know.
Vanderpump?
It was one of the Love Islands. But like early on, like
From the UK or the USA?
I don't remember.
I'm obsessed with
I've never
Love
seen
Island.
it.
I'm a Love Island fanatic.
Really?
I watched
People love
all
the
of the
show.
UK. I'm currently watching the last season. I think it's season 10 of the UK. Watched all of the Australia, which was also really good. The US version, you'll
Really?
suck. I'm sorry. I can't even watch that. It's
I can't
bad.
do it. I get too frustrated
With Love Island?
with like those kind of reality TV shows.
What do you get frustrated about?
Just the social interactions.
They aggravate you, or do you just think it's cringe?
I think it's cringe. I think the whole thing is cringe.
Oh no.
Can't do it.
Love Island's like I look at it as a experiment. You're just watching a bunch of monkeys get together, and they always behave the same way.
It is really a social experiment. Like, let's get a bunch of hot people and put them in a room.
Yeah,
And just see what happens. Cut them off from the rest of the world.
and let's tempt them around every
Is that the one where
corner.
you can't sleep with anybody? Love Island?
No, that one I don't think is that great. That one is
Because there's no sex in the show.
True.
no, they still fuck. I just don't think the concept was that great. It was pretty popular.
What was the one
but
that had like the Alexa?
I have standards. It's that one.
Oh,
I watched the first season. I didn't love it.
is it not too hot to handle?
Too hot to handle.
May-
Too hot to handle doesn't hold a candle to Love Island.